3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Here's Tank Dell to return it from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. If you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd and 5.
18, Rodgers, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cut 19, cut 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flag for that one.
Come on, come on. Street, street. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Stroud off the play fake. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The Jets at 4-8 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
On first down, Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Rodgers going to throw.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now it's Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Jets drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on him. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Here's Presley Harden now. Back deep for the Jets, Mecole Hardman.
And Elliott then has has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Rodgers now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still? There he goes, left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pierce gets this one running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Jets 14, Texans 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost...
Oh, right on the heels of the pick 6, another ball intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Hand off right side to Pierce. And he goes down, but before getting this inside the 25. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down, Houston.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping it for a loss.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Stroud working out of the gun. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Stroud sets up the play action. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
They just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They start the drive with Cook. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Zerline's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Texans 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Derek Stingley picks it.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got...
Pierce has it knocked loose.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Capture 11, 79 Broncos.
Stroud looking to throw. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Hey, check that, street.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup on the 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have...
And my goodness, another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. Pierce takes it straight ahead. 20! And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Singletary will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Texans 21, Jets 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
14 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 39.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
At the 38-yard line.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line.
That's good.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
So a good challenge there. The look pretty conclusive. The feet were in, and it's a completed pass.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And now here's another interception.
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mechie, the man in motion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And Stroud now to throw. Looking deep here for Mechie.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Cook up the gut.
Sheldon Rankins, former Saint and Jet, there on the stop.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Hardman to return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few sides.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman, 58 yards. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. That's caught, and he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts now.
They have to be aggressive here.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. And it is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start with the option. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he